Have you ever seen someone get upset just because they didn't get what they wanted? That's pretty much the story of this Daniel Tiger episode. On the surface, it looks like a simple lesson about patience and learning to deal with disappointment. But when you look closer, it's actually showing something deeper and something that's a little uncomfortable. Throughout the episode, Daniel struggles every time he hears the word no. This episode shows us what happens when the kid grows up in a world that's a little too kind, where every problem has a song and every mistake gets a hug. It's not that Daniel's a bad kid, but he's used to comfort more than consequences. The episode begins with Daniel happily tagging along with his dad for a trip to the grocery store. Everything feels cheerful and calm. Daniel's singing, greeting Trolley, and ready for another day in his perfect little world. But even from this opening, you can tell something about Daniel's world. Everyone around him is kind, patient, and ready to make him feel special. His dad goes along with his excitement. Trolley gives him a friendly ride, and even Prince Tuesday, who's working at the market, jokes with him. It's all smiles and comfort, the kind of environment that might make a kid believe the world always bends to their wishes.
Dad and I are going grocery shopping. We're going to get food for dinner. Come with us.
Hello there. Okay, let's get going.
Hi, Trolley.
Hi, Trolley.
Please take us to the neighborhood market.
We're going to the market to get food for our family. Won't you ride along with me? Ride along. Won't you ride along with me?
Here we are at the market.
Thanks, Trolley. And look, it's Prince Tuesday. Hi, Prince Tuesday.
Hi, Little D.
You're working at the market today, huh?
If you need anything, I'll be very glad to help.
Very glad.
Thank you, Prince Tuesday. Now come here, little helper.
Ooh, look at all the food.
The moment Daniel steps into the store, his excitement turns into something else, a craving. Now that he's surrounded by food, he instantly wants what he sees. And when he spots the cookies, he doesn't just want them, he needs them. This is the first real conflict of the episode. Daniel's wants versus his dad's rules. His dad reminds him that they already have cookies at home, and they're not on the list. But to Daniel, that doesn't matter. In his worldview, wanting something feels like a good enough reason to get it. When his dad says no, Daniel can't handle it and gets angry. But instead of giving in, his dad teaches him a coping trick. He says, when you can't get what you want, stomp 3 times. It's meant to help Daniel calm down. And it kind of works. Daniel stops being angry on the outside, but inside, he still wants those cookies. This moment shows us how easily frustration takes over Daniel when he doesn't get his way. The cookies are a small thing, but it's also a glimpse into how Daniel sees the world. He's learning that he can't always have everything he wants, but he doesn't fully believe it yet.
Grocery shopping makes me hungry.
Me too.
Do we need lots of food today, Dad?
Let's see. I know I have a shopping list here somewhere.
Ooh, do you see what I see? Cookies! Let's put them in our cart.
Wait a minute, Daniel. We already have cookies at home. We don't need these.
But I really, really want them.
I'm sorry, Daniel. The answer is no.
But I really, really need the cookies.
I know you really want those cookies, but you don't need them. The things we need are right here on our shopping list. See? And there are no cookies on our list. Daniel.
Grr. I feel so mad.
I can see that you're mad, but Daniel...
When you can't get what you want, stomp 3 times to help yourself feel better.
Can you try that?
When you can't get what you want, stomp 3 times to help yourself feel better.
Did that help a little?
Well, I still wish we could get the cookies, but stomping did help me feel a little better.
Good job helping yourself feel better.
After the cookie moment, things calm down. Daniel's dad gives him a job of helping with the grocery list. And just like that, Daniel's mood flips. Suddenly, he's cheerful again, guessing clues and turning grocery shopping into a game. They go through each item: spaghetti, carrots, broccoli, and bell peppers. And with every correct guess, Daniel gets praise. His dad cheers him on, gives him high fives, and calls him a grocery whiz. It's a wholesome moment, but also revealing. Daniel loves being part of things when he's getting attention. His happiness comes from being noticed and rewarded, not just from helping. This pattern shows something subtle about Daniel's worldview. He's constantly encouraged, celebrated, and comforted. Everyone talks to him in a way that keeps him happy and engaged. It's sweet, but it also means he's rarely challenged or denied for long. So when things don't go his way, like with the cookies earlier, it hits even harder because Daniel's used to a world where he's always right, always involved, and always praised.
Because I have a big job for you. I need your help to make sure we get everything on our shopping list. Can you do that?
Yes, I can. Will you help too? We can be big helpers together. What's first on the list?
I'll give you some clues. It's Katerina's favorite food. It's long, skinny, and wiggly. And sometimes you eat it with tomato sauce, or cheese, or veggies, or meatballs.
Do you know what it is? Well, Katerina's favorite food is spaghetti. And spaghetti is long and wiggly. Is it spaghetti?
You got it. Will you grab a box?
Spaghetti! It looks yum, yummy in my tummy.
Nice teamwork. Let's keep going.
Okay, what's next on our list? Clues, please.
The next thing we need is a vegetable. And it's crunchy and pointy and orange.
Do you know what we need? Carrots are crunchy and pointy. Is it carrots? Here we go.
That's that. Got that done. Good work.
All right. What's next? I like this game.
Let's see here. Next on our list is a vegetable that's green and bumpy and looks like a little tree.
What do you think that is? A little tree? Well, broccoli kind of looks like a little tree. Yeah, and it's green. Is it broccoli? Here, Dad. In the cart. Got it.
You're a grocery whiz.
High five.
Now, there's only one more thing on our list. Are you ready?
Are you ready? I'm ready.
Okay. This is a vegetable that's red with a green stem and looks like a bell.
Do you know what it is? A bell. Is it bell pepper? How many do we need, Dad?
2, please.
Okay, Dad. The bell peppers are ringing. Ding dong.
I hear them too.
At the checkout, everything seems fine again. Daniel's helping, his dad's proud, and they even run into Miss Elaina. But things quickly take another turn when Daniel invites her over for dinner, and she says yes without even checking first. It's a quick moment, but notice how both kids act. They make plans right away, assuming the grown-ups will just go along with it. When Miss Elaina's dad says no, she's upset, and Daniel is too. Neither of them likes being told they can't have what they want. Their reaction shows something interesting. They both think wanting something badly enough should make it happen. To them, disappointment feels unfair, almost like a personal insult. Daniel remembers his dad's rule of once you can't get what you want, stomp 3 times. It helps them calm down a bit, but instead of really accepting the no, they immediately turn to pretending, making up a fake dinner together right there in the store. It's cute and creative, sure, but it also shows Daniel's habit of escaping from problems instead of facing them. When he can't have what he wants, he changes the situation until it feels like he got his way. It's another example of Daniel's little bubble world, one where the rules bend just enough to keep him happy. And it makes you wonder, is Daniel really learning to handle disappointment or just learning how to avoid it?
Hi, Miss Elaina. Hiya, Daniel.
Hey, doing a little shopping?
Nope. A lot of shopping. Guess what, Miss Elaina? We're having veggie spaghetti tonight.
I had that once at your house. Remember?
I remember. Want to come to my house for dinner again tonight?
Okay. Dad, please, can we go to Daniel's house for dinner tonight?
Not tonight, Miss Elaina. Mom already started cooking dinner.
Well, it sounds like tonight is not a good night to have dinner together.
But we really want to have dinner together.
Yeah.
I hear you, but the answer is still no.
Oh, I'm so mad. I want to have dinner with you, Daniel.
I'm mad too. But you know what my dad said? When you can't get what you want, stomp 3 times to help yourself feel better. It helped me before. Maybe we should do it again?
When you can't get what you want, stomp 3 times to help yourself feel better.
I still wish we were having dinner together tonight, but I do feel a little better.
Me too. Maybe we could pretend to have dinner right now.
Okay. Guess what I'm eating? Slurp.
Do you know what it is? Is it soup?
Uh-huh. I'm pretending it's purple potato pineapple soup.
What? That's silly soup, though. Okay. Guess what I'm eating for dinner? Nom, 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 nom. Do you know what it is?
Ooh, I know. It's a sandwich.
Yup. And it's a peanut butter and pickle sandwich.
Peanut butter and pickles? Oh, that is so silly. And I love being silly.
Me too. This is the best silly dinner ever.
The episode ends with everything neatly tied up, or at least it seems that way. Daniel and his dad finish shopping and say their cheerful goodbyes. When Prince Tuesday asks if they got everything they wanted, he says no, they got what they needed. It sounds like a real moment of growth. Daniel choosing needs over wants, but when you look closer, it feels more like he's just repeating what his dad told him earlier. He says the right words, but not because he truly believes them, more because that's what's expected of him. Daniel ends the episode reminding the audience that he was mad when he couldn't get the cookies, but he stomped it out and felt better. It's a simple solution, but also a sign of how gently Daniel's world treats frustration. There's always a quick fix, always a song, always a way to make feelings disappear.
Guys, did you get everything you wanted?
No.
You didn't get what you wanted?
Nope. We got what we needed.
Well, I am very glad to hear that.
Very glad.
We'll see you later.
Come again soon.
Let's sing our goodbye song.
Bye-bye. 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 Yeah.
See you later.
Alligator. I like helping you with the shopping.
I like when you help me too.
Do you ever help with grocery shopping? I was mad when I couldn't get the cookies I wanted. But then I stomped it out and I felt better. Ugga-mugga.
It's such a good...
In the end, Daniel's lesson isn't really about understanding limits. It's about managing his emotions just enough to move on. He doesn't get what he wants, but he still gets comfort, attention, and praise for handling it the right way. It's a neat ending, but it shows how Daniel's world shields him from true disappointment. And that's what makes him come across as a little spoiled, not because he's mean, but because he's growing up in a place where no never really means no. Tell me what you think of this episode in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and give this video hype points.